I remember that winter because it had brought the heaviest snow I had ever seen. Snow had fallen steadily all night long, and in the morning I woke in a room filled with light and silence. The whole world seemed to be held in a dream-like stillness. It was a magical day, and it was on that day I made the snowman. Hello, my good friends, and happy Christmas. In 1978, Raymond Briggs wrote The Snowman, a wordless children's picture book about a boy who builds a snowman that comes to life. It's perhaps most famously remembered, however, for the animated TV film that it was made into and shown on Channel 4 on December the 26th, 1982. The original introduction on Channel 4 features the author Raymond Briggs walking through a field in rural Sussex, describing his inspiration for the story, which then transitions into the animated landscape of the film. The film's executive producer Ian Harvey had received interest in the film from US networks and for a VHS release. However, he noted that in the US programs were sponsored, and to be sponsored, you needed a big name. In the sequence, David Bowie was filmed in the attic of his childhood home and discovering a scarf in a drawer, closely resembling the one given to the boy towards the end of the film. The Snowman plays a part in most people of my generation's Christmas memories. Maybe you watched it at school, or sang Walking in the Air, or even remember it coming on the very first time. It's really timeless, and quite haunting in many ways, so I thought I'd do my own Christmas video based around it. In 1984, David Shea and Quicksilver UK released a Spectrum game based on this iconic piece of 1980s Christmas culture. The Snowman also appeared on the MSX C64 and received middling reviews from most outlets. Now I remember getting this game and absolutely loving it. You take control of a young boy who must build a snowman, then dress him up while avoiding the sleep monsters. It's simplistic fun, but then it was 1984, so were most other things. It loops forever, so we'll try and get one loop clear and then see how far we go after that. Let's begin this adventure, my friends. So S to start, and we go from here. So the first thing I need to do, obviously, is build myself a snowman. I'd do that by getting these big piles of snow here, and then moving around the map. That ice lolly power up at the top, if I get one of them, I can walk into one of these flames and it'll neutralise them, and I'll get a big point bonus as well. But for the time being, we don't really need to do that. All I need to do is keep getting the snow. I mean, if there's food there, I'll take it, like that turkey there. Because if my food meter drops off, then I die. Oh, no, I think I'm alright. I might be alright here. No, it's still come back this way. Come on, where's this guy? Make your mind up, son. A lot of this depends on luck in terms of it randomly spawns where the collectibles are going to be. And you can get it so they'll literally spawn right on top of the drop point sometimes, which is very lucky and helps you out quite a lot, as you might imagine. Or you can be very unlucky, like this, and end up traipsing across the other side of the map. I had to get that there, because the other thing is, if you run out of food, I might get him here. Yep, got one. Come on, there you go. It's not bad, is it? Not quite close. Oh, that's a touch. So there's the snowman built. No idea why it plays Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer there. Probably just couldn't. The most Christmassy thing they could get the license for. So let's get gone here. Okay, so we'll go up here. Drop him a scarf. Hat's all the way on the other side of the map. Of course it is. So what we'll do here is, so I get that. Cheeky. Where are you going? That way? Okay, they're both coming down here to meet me on here. So if I walk this way, try and pull them that way, and then Lucky. But we did kind of kite him that way a little bit, so not that lucky, but fortunate probably is better, the better term. Oh, the other problem, as you can see there, is it's very easy to fall to your death at any point. Of course it's on the other side of the map. That's the other problem. So if any of these things touch you once they die, which is why this, the second and the third levels on this are so much more difficult than the other one, because you've only got to get trapped, like I nearly was there, and it's game over. And the other thing is the item you're trying to get doesn't respawn and doesn't change position. So what I can try and do is try and kite them all over here. But even then, it doesn't always work. And the other thing as well is that does take your time up in terms of your food. Yeah, these things are a nightmare. Where are you going? Go up and round like your mate is. Danger this. Oh, all the way over there. Aha. Right. Problem is he's going to come out of that and then probably trap me, is he? We're still chipping away. I don't think I need too many more things this level, if I remember rightly. I think I need a... do I need his smile or something? Some buttons. There you go. This isn't too bad because there's a few escapes to get to this bit of the level, but the problem is when they all group up like that, it's very easy to get just clipped. I'm going to struggle here. Yeah, I'm done. Ugh, that's unlucky. If that thing stays there, though, it might not be bad. But it doesn't always, which is an issue. Okay. Now we should be able to get up and round here. I mean, load of bollocks. So I've only got one more life left. Not say it's not doable, but it's just not easy. See what's happening here. I've gone up here. I need to get round without getting hit, which is the problem. Solid. However, it gets more difficult. We need a good performance here. So let's get that tie that's right on the other side of the map, typically. Lucky there, really. It's dangerous. I need to get under here, I think. Once again, though, do you know what I mean? It's just continually giving me collectibles in a rough spot, really. Where there's a lot of stuff happening. Levels. Problem is now, is I'm running a bit low on food. That's a touch. Whatever that is. I should spread them out a little bit. And then, where's he going to go from here? That way. Back up and, okay. Clear break on here. What have I just got in there? A skateboard? I mean, that's unlikely, isn't it? Still, if it's what he wants, it's what he wants. You know what I mean? No matter. Thinking of the happiness of a snowman we've just met. I mean, oh, quality. Dump the skateboard now. Just gone for a pair of maracas. So now it's the fire things again. And what I have to do is to keep the snowman cool. I have to do that by getting these ice cubes that are conveniently miles away from anywhere. Don't mind about that. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah. There's one. And we just have to keep dropping these ice cubes on him. Keep him cool. Now, once again, we can't die on this unless we walk off a platform. We do have to run. We do have to be wary of run out of time, so to speak. Come on. Oh, that's bollocks. That's Andy on the other end. Let's keep going, keep going. Now we should... Oh, I didn't think that happened. Really is quite incredibly random, this. Touch. One more, I think, is it? One or two more, not many. And that, my good friends, is one loop of the snowman. And it goes back. And it loops infinitely. And you can see now, we've got a different level layout. A more difficult one, really, because you've only got the two places where you can kind of hide, so to speak. The thing with doing these levels is, like these snow ones, is the fact that as long as you can get food, you're generally all right. It's the ones with the snow monsters with the sleep monsters that are tough. That was nice. I got extra life for some reason. I swear I was down in my last life. Anyhow, it's details. Can I get around him? Oh, that's nice. Come on. That's a nightmare. Incredibly stressful as well, to be honest. Solid. Good run, this. Now it gets difficult. It's very easy to get trapped off the bounce, you see. Plus, there's only one way in and one way out of the drop zone. Which means you need to have a very fortuitous set of circumstances. Really? I mean, I'm basically dead here. Ah, well. That's a long old fall, isn't it? I mean, that was close, wasn't it? Come on, what a run this is. This, however. Well, it was jump or get pushed, I'd imagine. And that, my friends, is game over. The Snowman, ladies and gentlemen, from an altogether simple time in home computing and home gaming. I hope you really like that. I had a lot of fun kind of putting it together. Yeah, check it out. Like I say, it's on the Spectrum or the C64 or the MSX. There's a few different versions, but yeah, it's always worth looking out for, and it's a lot of fun, isn't it? Thank you so much, my friends, for all your support this year. It's been crazy, to say the least. If you'd have told me at the start of this year that this would have happened and we would have all been essentially trying to keep away from something, trying to stay inside and kind of stay warm and stay safe, like, a part of me romanticizes that. A part of me really likes the idea of the fact that it's really cold outside and I'm quite warm inside and quite safe and all this. But this is different, you know, like, we're all being affected by what's going on at the moment. And one of the biggest things that I can take away from doing One Credit Classics is the fact that there is a community and a really positive sense of community around what we do. It's been really good for me this year to be able to stream, to change the setup with streaming, to regularly put videos out, to have the Discord sorted, to have everything really. Like, when I first started doing this, my aim wasn't to try and change the world or anything. I just wanted to play video games and kind of have fun, and I still feel like we do that. But when we do live streams and when I do kind of more community-based stuff, I notice the fact that there is a community based around this, as kind of small, I suppose, as it is, and as specific as it is. It's a very specific community of very specific people, and I really like that. I really like the fact that we've kind of created something, and come what may with the next year and the next kind of couple of years, who knows what's going to happen. There's no point in speculating because we really aren't in a position to do it, but But just know that for that time, we'll always have this. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, we'll always have the ability to just hang out and play video games. For me to just get on the stream and play something and chat to everybody and you pick the games and it's just incredible, you know. Like I'm really grateful to everybody who gives so much to this channel, because I'm just the guy who sits there and plays the games, you know. Without you good people, this really isn't anything. But yeah, I just really wanted to say thanks, and I really wanted to say I hope you're having a really good Christmas. Over the next couple of days, I'm sure I'll be in touch. There'll be all manner of things that we can do, but just take care, keep warm, and stay safe, because there's an infinite number of things I still want to do with this, and you good people are the most important part of it. Just make sure you keep it One Credit Classics, and I'll speak to you all very, very soon, I promise. Take care, my friends.